Hey guys, Upstander making a new video for you guys. Right now I'm just working on pest control even more. You might be saying, why the hell are you doing pest control? Look at your inventory. You already have full void, melee, and range. You know, what else could you really need? And the truth is, you really don't need much else from pest control. Originally I came back to get the Void Knight mace. I used to do borrows a lot in 2009, and I actually have some videos from back then of borrows and borrows guides and stuff like that. And I figured I'd like to try that again. And I'd always use the Void Knight mace. It was really an effective option because it allows you to auto-cast Claws of Guthix, and that hits up to 30, and it also lowers defense, and it's relatively cheap too, although the magic XP from it is not that great. So it was one of the best ways of doing borrows back then. But what I realized is that now we have the Trident of the Seas, which is overall just better. It has a few. It doesn't hit as high as Claws of Guthix. It hits like narrowly. Like I think it hits like 28 on pottage, which is pretty close. I mean, Claws of Guthix hits 30. It doesn't have the prayer bonus that the Void Knight mace has. The Void Knight mace has +6 prayer. But the advantage is that it hits faster, around 20% faster than Claws of Guthix, which is a big deal. Usually the faster weapons are better than the powerful weapons. It's like kind of like how the Abyssal Whip is overall better than God Swords. It's also cheaper, and just, you know, it's just overall better slightly. So if I go to do borrows, I think I'd want to get a Trident of the Seas, sadly, over the Void Knight mace. And yeah, so that's that. So I guess, you know, I figured, well, I already have a lot of points, so I might as well go get the Mage Helm. And Mage Helm is not that great. Really, it gives you 30% accuracy with Mage, which is good, except it doesn't really make up for the bonuses that you lose if you just use like a Rims or something. A Rims is the best mage armor in the game, by the way. It does give higher bonuses than Third Age, other than the hat. The Rims hood is not as good as the Third Age and Mage hat. Although what you can do is you can go to Barbarian Assault and get a Healer hat, which it gives, I think, like 1 less bonus than the Third Age hat. Although Barbarian Assault, if you don't have a team right now, it's kind of annoying to do that. I don't know. Pest control is not a minigame I really mind. It's kind of fun. If you guys don't know, portals have weaknesses. Like this portal's weak to slash, so that's why you usually see it kind of get taken down so quickly, because everyone's using whips and de-skimmies. So you can just like wreck it with all sorts of weapons. The west one is weak to ranged. I think the east is weak to magic. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. And this one is weak to crush. So what I usually do is I take the God Sword for this one and use one of the crush styles. What's kind of annoying about the God Swords right now is the accurate style is crush, and the God Sword has a much higher slash bonus. So it's actually more accurate to put on the slash or the block styles. When God Swords came out in 07, they had stab as their accurate, which makes no sense, but that's just how it was in the archives. And then we pulled to have it changed to crush, and then we pulled to have it changed to slash, as it kind of should be, and that pull narrowly didn't pass, so we're stuck having this on crush. I might make a whole new video on this because it's a really big topic, but yeah, that should really be slash. But as you saw there, I was hitting pretty well with crush. So I'm not even sure if I really want to get the Mage Helm, but I don't see a huge use for the Void Knight mace, other than just for the nostalgia of actually having it. But what is nice about having the Void Mage Helm is that you can basically tri-brid pretty easily. All you need to really do is just, you know, like say I was using melee and ranged, I would just put a bow on, put that on, and now there you go, I'm a ranger. Whereas, you know, if you didn't have Void, you would have to take, you know, D'hide, Rune, all that sorts of stuff. Void just makes it easier to use multiple combat styles. The other thing that happened is I got 99 HP, which is pretty cool to have. Makes you feel like kind of like a tank, like boom, 99 HP. I didn't make a video about it because I was going to actually live stream it, but while I was setting up for the live stream, I was killing Abyssal Demons on a Slayer task, and I forgot to stop attacking them, and I pretty much just got it without even like having a picture. Like I have a picture of after I got the level where I have the message in my little box saying congratulations, you know, you just advanced an HP level, but I don't have like the little message that pops up all the way over here. So yeah, So I don't know, just kind of chilling here. I've been doing a lot of Slayer actually. I got level 87 and almost level 88 right now. Really just doing that for the melee XP. As you see here, I got 92 attack, so getting a little bit more accurate. You know, I really just want to get maxed everything: 99 mage, 99 prayer, 99 range, 99 defense, strength, attack, HP, and all that. And Slayer is a great way to train combat, and I'll also probably go back to the Nightmare Zone and do some Darrocking for melee XP. But as for right now, I've been getting quite a lot of XP from Slayer, which is, you know, a pretty efficient way to train. It's not the fastest melee experience, but it is pretty good with the bonus you get from the Slayer Helm, and you profit sometimes, and yeah, it's quite nice. And you know, Slayer is just my go-to thing. When I'm bored, I just think, okay, let's go do some Slayer, when I can't think of anything else better to do, because Slayer is always worth your time. The other thing that I did yesterday was I finished up I have all the quests done, but I don't have all the achievement diaries done. And by achievement diaries, I mean the lone achievement diary, the Karanja one. I completed this, all these tasks, and what that gives you is the Karanja Gloves 3. And the great thing about those is that they have a teleport option to teleport you to a gem mine in Shiloh Village. And you could use that if you want to go mine gems, but it's more useful for actually accessing Duradel, the Slayer Master. So normally when I'm done with some people use NPC Contact, but I don't, because I like to stay on the normal spellbook for alks and teleports. But some people use NPC Contact to get a new task. I like actually going to the Slayer Master, so what I can do when I'm done a Slayer task is just have those gloves on me, and I could teleport right to Shiloh Village and get a new task. So it's kind of efficient. I mean, achievement diaries, they're not like fun to do, but I mean the rewards are pretty good. Of course, we only have the Karanja 1 and 07, but there's actually a thread on the feedback thread form about you can suggest new ideas for achievement diaries. So I'm sure we'll be getting more of those in the future. But today is the last day of the Old Wilderness, and people don't know what that means. The Wilderness Rejuvination is coming out tomorrow, so it's going to be the same, but there's going to be a lot more new things added. You know, 3 different bosses that are very high level, like harder than the God Wars bosses. 3 like demi bosses. We're going to have the new shields for range and mage. We're going to have a God Wars dungeon in the Wilderness. We're going to have the Dragon Pickaxe. So there's a lot of new things coming out tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do some streaming tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Me and my friend, we're probably going to go duo some of the bosses and hopefully try to get a Dragon Pickaxe drop. But it should be a lot of fun. I did participate in Mod Matt K's live stream event yesterday, or actually a few hours ago, and we're PKing him, and it was quite fun. But it's gonna be a little sad that the actual Old Wilderness is going. But you know, it's not gonna be. It is a little sad, but it probably is a much needed update, because the Wilderness is pretty dead right now. I mean, there's just no one in it. So I mean, I guess it's for the better that we're getting this update. So, you know, I did vote yes on the Wilderness Rejuvenation, but I don't like the thing where the untradables are going to turn to coins after 20 Wilderness, but everything else looks like it's a lot of fun. And it's just an interesting thing because, like, you can make a lot of money with the new Wilderness, and you could also PK a lot of money and lose a lot of money. So it's high risk, high reward is kind of the whole concept of the new Wilderness, and it looks, you know, a shit ton of fun. And it's going to be a huge update. So that I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get a Dragon Pickaxe drop or Shield Pieces drops, or, you know, I'll be able to PK people. Like, think about it. How much fun is it going to be to go? Because if you don't know, the PvP dungeon in the Wilderness with the God Wars creatures, the Aviancies are going to drop noted adamant bars. So you could go there and you could kill people who are killing Aviancies. You might kill someone and get 500 noted addy bars as a drop. Like, it's going to be infinite amount of fun, and just like PKing is actually going to be profitable, and that's not something that's usually the case unless you're doing really like high risk like PKing. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. That's about it for this video, guys. Gonna go get the void. I might as well unpause the video when I have enough points for the helm. Alright, looks like we're about done here. This should be closing out. There we go. And that gives us 201 points. There we go. I actually, when I changed my mind about getting the Void Knight mace getting the Mage Helm instead of the mace, I forgot that the helm is only 200 points. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna need 250 points. This is gonna take forever. But let's take a look. Before the Void Knight mace, I would like to get it, but it doesn't have much use other than I guess you could PK with it. So really, the Mage Helm is probably what we want to buy. And there we go. There's the Void Knight Mage Helm. It looks like here we go. Let's get some gear. But yeah, there we go. This is like a typical gear for magic if you're wearing Void. So yeah, the magic bonus is not very impressive, but it does give, as long as you have the full set with all 4 pieces, you do get a 30% like kind of hidden boost to magic accuracy, which is not amazing, but I mean, the cool thing is, if you have Void Mage, is that if you want to switch different combat styles, it's very simple. Like if I was going to use Mage and range, I'd be like, okay, I can use this gear for Mage, and then just go boom, and now I'm in range gear, and I have plus 10% to range accuracy and strength. And you could also do the same for melee, like boom, God Sword, go. And you could have a cape switch and such too, like that. But it's not something that's that great, but I really don't mind getting it. And I don't know, maybe I'll go back for the mace, but really the Trident of the Seas is probably just better. And you don't need the seal, by the way. The seal doesn't do jack shit. That's a waste of points. So yeah, also, by the way guys, I watched the movie The Wolf of Wall Street recently, and a recommendation from a few people, and that is a very good movie, so check that out. Just wanted to throw that in this video. If any of you guys are doing skilling or something, or if you want to go get Void yourself and you want something to do want something to watch while doing it, definitely check that movie out. It's pretty long, but it's worth the watch. So yeah guys, you'll probably be seeing more videos from me soon about the new Wilderness, maybe some guides, because tomorrow it's going to be a big day of figuring out how the new Wilderness is going to affect the game. I'll link the dev blog in the description if you guys want to see what this new Wilderness is about, if you don't know a lot about it. There's a lot to talk about in it, and I couldn't possibly list off all of the new things that are going to be added to it tomorrow, but it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of money made, there's going to be a lot of money lost. It's going to be very active, much more active than the Wilderness right now, which is pretty dead. But like I said, it is kind of sad seeing the Wilderness go. But oh well, time for a change. So anyway guys, also by the way, guys, thanks for the good feedback on my previous video. And yeah. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And also check out my clan chat, Andrew AJT62. It is the same as my YouTube name, which is slightly different than my RuneScape name. Andrew AJT62 is the clan chat. Feel free to join and hang out. And also, yeah, you can subscribe to Twitch, Twitter down below. And that's it, guys. See you all tomorrow, and have fun with the new Wilderness. Bye.